Good morning, dear students. As we are discussing chapter tissues, and we have already discussed about two types of animal tissues, epithelial tissue and connective tissue. The next very important tissue of human body is muscular tissue or muscle tissue. As you know that we can move our external body part, we can walk, we can do running, we can pick the things easily, and even our internal organs are also working on their own. So that is all, this all different type of movement is only due to the presence of the special tissue known as muscular tissue in our body. So let us see what is the structure and types of this tissue. So muscular tissue have these important characteristics. First of all, it is a kind of specialized tissue responsible for movement. External as well as internal organ movements is all due to the presence of muscles in our body. Each muscle cell is called a muscle fiber or myocyte. These muscle cells are made up of special type of proteins called contractile proteins. For example, actin and myosin. These proteins have a special capability due to which these muscles can contract and relax in order to perform movement. Contraction and relaxation of these muscles results in movement of various internal as well as external body organs of animals. And these cells have large number of mitochondria because a large amount of energy is required for these contraction and relaxation in muscles. So they are rich in mitochondria, and all other cellular organelles are also present in those cells. Next, what are different types of muscular tissue? The muscle tissues on the basis of different types of muscle fibers is classified into three types. First one, skeletal muscles. Second, smooth muscles. And third one, cardiac muscles. The skeletal muscles are actually the muscles which are present in our skeletal system, and they are responsible for the external movement of our body, like walking, running, cycling, sitting, all those functions which we perform according to our wish, they are performed by skeletal muscles. Smooth muscles are mainly present in internal organ except heart. Heart के अलावा जितने भी internal organs हैं, they are working due to the presence of smooth muscles in them. And cardiac muscles are the muscles which are present in the walls of heart. So these are three important types of muscles. Let us see the structural features and functions of these muscles. First one is skeletal muscles. The name skeletal is given to these muscles because these muscles are mainly present in the skeletal system of our body. As our skeletal system is mainly made up of bones, and these muscles are actually attached to bones by the help of a connective tissue named tendons. And these muscles are cylindrical in shape, as you can see in the diagram, and the fibers are unbranched. Each and every muscle fiber or the muscle cell is unbranched and it is cylindrical in shape. And as you can see in the diagram, each cell has 2 or 3 nuclei which are actually present at the periphery of the cell. So these cells are called multinucleate cells having more than one nucleus, and when observed under microscope, these muscle fibers show a characteristic dark and light stripes or bands called striations, and due to the presence of these striations, this tissue is also called striated muscular tissue or striated muscles. Skeletal muscles are actually responsible for all voluntary actions of our body because they work according to our wish, and they contract and relax rapidly. And these muscles get tired easily because of their rapid contraction and relaxation. They get fatigued easily. As you can see in the diagram, when we need to move or lift our arm, so these biceps muscles contract and triceps muscles relax in order to lift the arm up. So in this way, these muscles work in pairs. One part contracts and the other one relaxes in order to allow the movement of a particular part of our body. Means the bones are basically moving due to the function of these muscles. And these skeletal system control all voluntary actions of our body which are taking place at our various joints like knee, wrist, ankle, elbow, as you can see in the picture. Lifting, cycling or running, walking, all these functions are performed due to the action of these muscles. And these muscles are also responsible for various facial expression of our face. When we laugh, cry, or whenever we are making different kind of expressions on our face, so that is all possible due to the muscles present in our face. And also movement of neck is also because of the skeletal muscles present in neck, and these muscles are also present in our tongue or in external body organs. Next type of muscles are smooth muscles. Smooth muscles are actually present in internal organs, and as you can see in the diagram, these muscles do not show various dark light band like structures on their surface, hence the name given as smooth or unstriated muscles. These muscles, as you can see in diagram, they are not cylindrical just like skeletal muscles, rather they have pointed ends and hence they are called spindle shaped and unbranched. No branches are seen in these muscles, and each muscle cell has a single nucleus, hence they are also known as uninucleate cells. Smooth muscles are actually a kind of involuntary muscles. That means they do not work according to our wish, and they contract and relax smoothly as compared to the skeletal muscles which contract and relax quite rapidly. These muscles contract smoothly, hence do not get tired easily. And this diagram shows the contraction of stomach muscles in order to push the food forward. So these muscles control all involuntary movements taking place in internal organs of our body except heart. As you can see here in this diagram, the food pushes forward through our esophagus or food pipe by the help of the regular contraction of the muscles present in esophagus, and this muscular movement that helps to push food forward is known as peristalsis. And some other internal organs like intestine, urinary bladder, uterus, they all have these kind of muscles and they work on the basis of these muscles. Similarly, iris of eye, that controls the size of pupil and controls the amount of light entering in our eye, is also a kind of smooth muscle. Blood vessels, the walls of blood vessels have also smooth muscles which help to push the blood forward, and also the walls of respiratory tract. So all internal organs except heart, the walls are made up of smooth muscles which allow involuntary movements of different body parts. The third type of muscles present in human body are cardiac muscles. As the name suggests, these muscles are present in the walls of heart, and these muscles, as you can see in the diagram, are cylindrical in shape, but they have branches as compared to the other muscle fibers, and at branches there are certain disc-like structure present which connect these branches, and these discs are called intercalated disc. These cells are also uninucleate, means they have a single nucleus present in each and every cell, and under microscope, certain dark and light bands are also visible under over the surface of these muscles, but the appearance of bands is fainter as compared to skeletal muscles. Means इन पर जो bands appear होते हैं वो comparatively light होते हैं. Skeletal muscles show quite dark striations, whereas striations present on cardiac muscles are fainter. So these muscles are also kind of involuntary muscles, as they do not work according to our wish. As you can see here, they help to pump blood through our heart. This is the very important function of our body, that circulation of blood, which is performed by our heart. And heart is made up of these smooth cardiac muscles which contract and relax rhythmically throughout the life. हमारी पूरी लाइफ में ये मसल्स कॉन्टिन्यूसली एक रिदमिक कॉन्ट्रैक्शन एंड रिलैक्सेशन करती हैं, एंड दैट हेल्प्स टू पंप ब्लड into different arteries, and these muscles do not get tired or fatigued throughout the life. Hope the differences in 3 types of muscles are clear to you all. Thank you and have a nice day.